Hey everyone, Alex Fan is coming at you all with another video. Today I'm going to be reacting to the Shin Ultraman teaser trailer, and let me just tell you, I am very excited. I never thought 10 years ago there would be a time where Godzilla and King Kong would be able to fight each other, but also Ultraman coming to the big screen as well. This is just a really amazing and incredible time to be a fan of giant monster movies and shows, and I don't think I could have appreciated it anymore. But let's check out what this 37-second teaser has to offer. That shot kind of reminded me of Shin with all the boardroom members. Was that the Science Patrol pin? Naranga! Oh, is that Gamora? Oh, that's Gamora. Ultraman. Wow, that was pretty amazing. I feel that the 37 seconds felt as if it were a minute. They showed a lot of shots in between the trailer, and I may want to go back and look at some of it just on my free time when I'm done recording this video, but I am really excited. Something that a lot of people, including probably myself, were not really expecting were to see some returning monsters from the original show. I'm pretty sure that some people probably expected new monsters. Let me know how you feel about that. Do you wish that there were brand new monsters created specifically for this movie, or just a singular enemy? Or are you excited to see brand new interpretations and iterations of Naranga and Gamora? It's pretty fascinating to me too, because they chose those two specific monsters. I'd really like to know the reasoning or the logic into why they chose those two. Nothing against those two. I love Gamora and Naranga, but more of I like to see when they looked at all the Ultraman monsters in the show, they specifically went to those two. And the reason why I say this is because Naranga and Gamora are kind of similar. If you think about it, they're both quadruped monsters, and they're both based off of the Baragon costume from the Frankenstein movie. And that's just the reason why I find it to be kind of curious. There were some shots and aspects that really remind me of Shin Godzilla. The whole element of politics and military espionage really reminds me of Shin Godzilla. I wouldn't say that's a bad thing, because I recently rewatched Shin Godzilla and I thoroughly enjoyed it upon, I believe it was my third or fourth rewatch. I think the more you rewatch the movie, the more you kind of become accustomed to it and enjoy it a lot more. Maybe upon first viewing, it's sort of a hit or miss for people, but the more you rewatch, I think the better it somewhat becomes. Shin Ultraman looks to be pretty promising in my opinion. I think the CGI is pretty alright. It's not the greatest CGI I've ever seen, but I think Ultraman CGI looks very good. Naranga looks pretty solid, and Gamora looks pretty alright to me. I just think that overall the CGI is pretty alright. The thing that I had to say though is that when I look at this movie, I find it to be quite interesting, because Ultraman doesn't have a color timer. I know I already mentioned this in another video back in December 2019, and gosh, I just realized it's been over a year since the first teaser image of Shin Ultraman came out. Can you believe that? Can you actually believe it's been over a year that the Shin Ultraman picture had come out? Because it feels as if it were just a few months ago. I feel as if I reach back into my memory and I can remember that picture coming out, but that was over a year ago. And that was quite some time ago, in 2019, before the whole world changed, literally before our very eyes. It's just very fascinating to me. It looks as if Ultraman CGI has been refined a little bit more, and I'm very thankful for that. In the first teaser image, it had a very uncanny valley feel for people, and I think that's understandable for others because Ultraman is a little bit more of a humanoid type of character. Therefore, he may come off to look like a human in the CGI, and therefore it doesn't look that natural. But I do like the CGI that was presented for Ultraman. I think he has very excellent CGI in this teaser trailer. But going back to Ultraman, he does have his color timer. I'm pretty interested to see how that comes into play. Will he just be able to fight for as long as he needs to, or will he have a time limit still, but just not really necessary with the color timer. I'm just pretty curious. Another aspect that I'm curious to see is, will Ultraman have a human host? It doesn't seem as if there's any aspect that touches upon any main character having a beta capsule of sorts or becoming Ultraman. It would be pretty interesting, I think, if Ultraman is simply just an alien acting on his own will and not really connected to a human. Maybe they might still do that attribute. It's just kind of a little bit uncertain at the moment. But either way, though, I'm really excited for Shin Ultraman. What did you guys think of the trailer? Are you guys excited for Gabora and Naranga to return? Do you like Ultraman? What other hopes and dreams and possibilities do you think should occur? Thank you all for watching. We all enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys next video. Bye.